I have been investing for 34 years, give or take. A lot of gray hair. You see this. Definitely not an expert, but there's one thing I've never been a fan of, and it is shorting stocks, shorting crypto. Never really been my thing. I tend to be more of a long position guy. It's always just kind of how I work. It's how my brain works. I don't like making money as something is going down and causing pain to others. I don't know. It's a whole thing, right? And so when I hear that people who are shorting Bitcoin and other crypto assets are starting to get squeezed, I have to say I kind of like that. So drop in the comments below. What do you think? Do you feel the same? Am I the only one out here that kind of feels this way? Yeah. Okay. So I think I like that. They're getting squeezed. So what I'm really talking about is we're starting to see some reports coming in. Bitcoin right now is taken off really nicely. It's up 6.4, 6.5%. Really, really good. On the 24-hour range here. Yeah, it's right. Actually, it's right on it's above its 24-hour high. You can see, but we've gone from 64,000 all the way up. But back to these guys that are getting squeezed, I think that there are institutional investors, retail investors that are placing bets to, say that Bitcoin's going to go down and crypto's going to go down. They're getting squeezed, which I have to say I kind of like. So what do you think? All right. So I wanted to show you this. It's coming via Zero Hedge. Quote, the institutional Bitcoin net long and hedge fund Bitcoin net shorts are at record levels. Another epic squeeze coming, right? So what this chart shows you is I'll make sure you guys can see this. Yeah. Okay. I'll move me. What this shows you is the people that are the institutions that are betting that Bitcoin's going to go up and the ones that are betting that it's going to go down. And you can see there are this blue line on the bottom. There are some institutions that believe that Bitcoin's going to drop by 15,000. And there are some institutions that are going long, and they're saying that they think that Bitcoin will go up by 20,000 by the end of the year. Okay. And so that's what's interesting to me in that capacity is this kind of gives you a visual insight. This is institutional companies that are betting that Bitcoin's going to go down. And I mean, I'm just going to say it. I hope they lose because everything I've said previously. Okay. Also, this is really heartbreaking news for you. Did you know this? You got to have some fun sometimes. One of the best indicators out there for Bitcoin is basically after full moons, Bitcoin goes up. I'm just going to pause for dramatic effect. I have to give my buddy Sam, my financial freedom, credit for this. He did a video earlier, and I happened to watch some of it. And he showed this, and I'm like, I got to show that. I thought that was awesomeness. I was like, okay, yeah, we're now pulling in the lunar full moon cycles to talk about how Bitcoin is going to go up. Come on, you got to smile, right? I mean, but this does show you a graphical representation that after every full moon, how Bitcoin's going, goes up. So, and you can see right here in the upper right hand corner, we've got this last moon here, and Bitcoin has been moving down, and now we're starting to see it go up. I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. Okay. So, you gotta laugh. You gotta have a good time. All right. So again, I just really want to make a video. Hey, I'm kind of glad that the people who are shorting and are getting squeezed. Look at this nice candle here. I mean, look at this stuff. This is a thing of beauty. Let me zoom in on this and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is pretty. A breakout is happening. I love seeing this. This is the good stuff here. Now, on a different note, just to make you aware, let me show you this. Let me resize this. This was my trading indicator back here that said it was the right time to buy Bitcoin. 48 days. It made over 75% positive. So that's something you can pick up if you're interested. It tells you when to buy, when to sell Bitcoin, all crypto. Here it is on Solana. Look at this. 188 days ago, it said it was the perfect time to buy, up 862%. $2,000 of Solana bought 888 days ago would have made you over $17,000 in profit off of a $2,000 buy. Other thing I would tell you is it gives you insight into when to sell. Notice the sell alert right here. And then, we dropped all the way down into here, not taking a 19% loss. Now, Why, Austin, why hasn't the software said it's the right time to buy yet? Well, I've got it on the 6 hour. I've got it on the 6 hour view here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here, zoom in. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you can see right here, we're still in a momentum down. So the software said basically sell, and it's bouncing, but there's not enough data here for the software to say, yep, it's the perfect time to buy in. It has to collect analytical data. Now I could change this to say the 4 hour view, and we can see now it came in on the 4 hour view. You see that? So what that means is that the different views, when you're looking at, say, a 4 hour candle, you have less trading data, right, to make the decision. But the software said on the 4 hour candle. So what I do when I'm looking at making a trade is I tend to look at the longer view. You'll see what I'm saying. Like on a 12 hour view, you can see right here, we had the down, okay, but then it hadn't spiked yet up yet. And then on the 6 hour view, right there, we don't have a buy alert there, because again, now we went from 12 hours worth of data on making the decision to 6 hours, and then on 4 hours, and 4 hours is still a great one, and it's still fine because each candle that you see on the screen is 4 hours worth of trading data. Just to understand that you're using a little bit less trading data to make that decision. But you can see right here, it did fire on the 4 hour view. Okay. So what I do is I'll look at those couple of different views and go, oh, okay, it didn't do it on the 12-6, but it did on the 4 because it has less trading data. So it's a little less, guaranteed, if you will, but that's enough data to make a move, if you get my point. So just giving you a little bit of a tutorial as well on the software and kind of how it works. So links in the description below if you want to pick it up. And it works on any and all crypto. There's a 30-day refund guarantee right there, so you're good to go. And there is obviously a discount code down there as well. Now, final. I want to make you aware of this. There's a link down in the description below to tenset.io. Here's what this is. This is one of the best launch pads out there for projects, and it's easy for you to get involved and find out and get in on these launches, okay? Because all you have to do, there's a link in the description below. It's not a referral link. It's a straight link, because this is a platform that I personally work with. I watch. I get involved with their projects. Their stuff's awesome, okay? So there's a link down in the description below. All you have to do is basically buy their token and then stake it, and that qualifies you to participate in their launches. And let me give you a couple of the launches. There's one that's upcoming. Rainmaker is about to go live, and I think that one's going to be big. I'm going to be talking about that one. And that's one that's about to go. So you can, again, links in the description below. You can get to this page. You can check it out. I think they're launching on April 2nd, if I believe correct that. But look at this. Alvara is one that I got into, and I made some money. I invested in that. But look at this, 2,000% up. These are previous ones. Farcana, 1,800% up. Look at this. Fame MMA, 30,000 up. So you can see that these are some really, really good previous launches that have gone through this launch pad. So there's links in the description below. If you want to check out Tenset, please do so. And again, great organization, fantastic launch pad that I love. Opens it up to the public, allows you to kind of get involved in things like that. So links in the description below. Check out tenset.io. All right. I'll see you. Take care.